Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing part 2 of the GWR class 802 we were doing last video. This is part 2. We've come from... where have we come from? Alright, let me know. We've come from... I have no idea. Exeter St David's. We've come from Exeter St David's. We are doing an Exeter St David's to Penzance service. So yeah. What happened there? We've still got microphone connection, luckily. The microphone just went then. I actually check on the recording my microphone's still going. Right. My microphone is still going, luckily for us. Yeah. We are approaching 60 miles an hour. Our next station will be Totnes. A four car class 150 there. Two cars coupled together, shall I say. If you didn't watch last video, I'd highly recommend you watch it, because this is the part 2 of the last video. But yeah. This is a 9-car Class 802. I'm very sorry, guys, about the mic issues. I know today it's a bit worse than previous episodes. Not much I can do to help that, unfortunately. I would help, if I could help that, I would, but I can't do much about it because I've been trying to fix it, but it's just not very easy to fix, unfortunately, in this situation. So if you guys heard that, I was just drinking. I'm very thirsty after talking for like half an hour on the previous video was about half an hour, and this one should be around half an hour unless we've gone way too quick. But I think looking at the schedule, we're about right. Yeah, we're looking. I can't even speak. We're looking about right. It looks like we might be stopping at one less station this time. Not sure though. Actually, no, it's probably pretty equal. That's quite detailed. That is quite a detailed place. 2 lorries there. Oh, 3 lorries and a digger on a barn. And a load of junk. It must be like a junkyard or something. It's good, these boards actually light up and you can see everything. I don't really know why someone that's not on the train on the outside would want to see where it's going though. I'm just trying to control the throttle, but I'm not actually looking where I'm going. Alright, here we go. We are going up a 2.3% gradient, or a 2% gradient now, but that was quite a high gradient. The train was struggling a bit there, or it is struggling a bit still to accelerate, but yeah, I think we should be okay. This is quite a high tunnel. Why is this tunnel so high? Oh no, it's not as high as it looked. That is very strange. Oh, geez, we're speeding again. Is this a 55 limit then? Now we're going downhill by quite a gradient, so we will have to be careful we're not speeding. A 2.7% gradient downhill. Jeez, I wonder what it's like to do this gradient uphill. I guess we've just gone up the hill on the other side and we're going down it on this side. I didn't know we had like 55-mile-an-hour speed limits though. I thought it was like every 10 miles an hour you got a speed limit. I guess you do have 75, so if you on like on West Cornwall Local coming out of Penzance Station, it is a 75. Of course, West Cornwall Local, it is the same route. Like the stations this train says on the PA it's going to stop at they're all in West Cornwall Local. I mean, if you were to like, hop on West Cornwall Local after this and drive the rest of the way, it wouldn't be the same because you are missing like 1 or 2 stops in between, like Saltash, St Germans, a few of them. But yeah. Also, I think because West Cornwall Local is a train sim mode 2 route and this is a train sim mode 6 route, the train sim mode 1 and 2 lighting is awful. Like from train sim mode 3, it was okay. Oh, there's a cross country Voyager. There we go, a Voyager. But yeah, from train sim mode 3 onwards, it was okay, but the lighting in train sim mode 1 and 2 was absolutely horrible. Better in the more modern train sim modes from train sim mode 3, 4, 5, 6 is quite good, including 3 obviously. But yeah, 5 and 6 I've noticed has very good lighting. But yeah, if you're looking to continue on West Cornwall Local, not only is the route set in the 90s, so it's not fully up to date, you've only got the class 150, and that is the only train you have to work with, really. I mean, you can spawn this train, but when you program like all the stops and the end destination, it doesn't really work properly. Yeah, I don't think it would work if we were going to do that, which is a shame. It should work, but it doesn't. Once again, sorry about the mic issues. I am really annoyed with them as well. I'm probably just I'm probably just as annoyed at the mic issues as you guys are. Yeah, if you guys think it's a good idea to do part 1 and part 2 on this route, please let me know in the comments, because yeah, this route, if I made an hour video, would you guys watch a video for a whole hour, or do you prefer it to be split into 2 parts, like part 1 and part 2? Please let me know in the comments, because I do want you guys' opinion on it. We are just 1.2 miles from Totnes. I don't know why we're slowing down. I thought there was a speed limit, but it's not as low as I thought the limit would be. It's just a 60, so I don't know why I'm still slowing down. Next speed limit decrease is down to 45 miles an hour, which I think to be quite low. But yet again, we are just approaching Totnes now. Is that a siding? Oh yeah, that's a siding. I wonder if that's still used or if it's like a siding that no one ever uses. It's probably a side idea no one ever uses, knowing like what
We are now approaching.
sidings like these days. There is the announcement saying we're approaching. I wonder what platform number we're coming into. It looks like we are actually going to be off the platform for the back carriage. This is a short platform. I'd have liked to see that in the announcements. I'd have liked to see the train saying this is a short platform. Here we are, right at the end of the platform. We could actually have like the front bit going off the platform. By the way, I've just seen something. There's a cannon here. Yay! A cannon. A cannon. I wonder what else there is to discover here. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we are. We're gonna have to get back in our cab. I do want to see what it's like at the back. Have they finally introduced something like the short platform thing where the doors don't open? I doubt it, but let's see. Oh yeah, they have! Wow, well done, Dovetail. Oh, that is so good. They've actually, these doors are shut because you can't get off them. This one should be open though. Maybe you can only do it per carriage. But yeah, that one should be open if it could be. But I'm not sure. Because the one at the other end of that carriage couldn't be open. And if you can only do it by carriage, then yeah. But well done, Dovetail. That is a feature that has been required for ages. Next station is Ivy Bridge. Oh, speeding.
Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St. Earth, and Penzance. The next station is Ivy Bridge.
I do like the announcements on these trains. They're very clean. By clean, I mean like they're very good. It's not like the person stutters. It is quite accurate to real life. I feel like it should say a few more things, like this is a Great Western Railway service, or this is a Great Western Railway service to Penzance, calling at. I don't know if it already says that, but I feel like it may say some of them things, but some things might be missed out. I'm not sure, because I know from real life I've been on these trains, so I know what the announcements are like. So yeah. I'm not sure how accurate to real life that is. That's what I'm saying. Quite a long way to Ivy Bridge Station. This video might be slightly longer than the last one. I cut the last one at the station, and I started this one leaving the station. I cut the last one at. I think it was Totnes. I think it was Totnes. I'm not too sure now, actually. I think it might have been. Yeah, I thought that was quite a good location. I thought it was that location suited the video end and the next one start. But yeah, I might have started it a bit too early. This one, I'm not sure. do need to accelerate more, actually. Don't know why we're not accelerating still. We need to get up to 60 miles an hour. I mean, we have got 10 minutes to get 8 miles, basically. But yeah. We still need to go. I feel like it's given us quite a bit of time. I'm not sure whether it might have given us a red signal or something, or whether it has just got consistently low speed limits along the way to this next station. I feel like it's probably got consistently low speed limits looking at it, but I'm not sure. Quite a nice place to take in the scenery. The sun rising still. You know, it's only 7 minutes past 8 in the morning. But yeah, it's quite nice to look at the nature. Because I think they've done it quite well in this game. And this route in general, you know, like the way it's done, I do think it's very good. Very good indeed. Oh, a HST castle set! Yes, a HST castle set. Ah, that is amazing. I love the HST castle sets. I was even thinking of being in one of them next video. I just think if I go in one of them, people will criticise me though, because it is my favourite train and stuff, but it's not everyone's favourite train, and if I do it once, I might do it a few times. You know, like go in that train a few times, like going it once. So yeah. It is quite hard with the terrain around here, you know, you 1 minute you're going up a hill, 1 minute you're fine. Well, this is also quite a tall tunnel. This is quite ghostly. That is quite cool, guys. Quite cool indeed. Yeah, the throttle controls, you know, 1 minute you're pressing accelerate, 1 minute you're pressing brake, because the terrain, 1 minute you're going up, 1 minute you're going down, it's quite hard to manage. I feel like the terrain is different to other routes, in the sense that it's hilly. A lot of routes, it's more flattened out, but because this is one of the oldest railways, I think at least this is one of the oldest railways in England, and they didn't have that flattening technology back then. So yeah, that's probably why it's so, the terrain is like how it is. We are just 4 miles away from Ivy Bridge now. That is a crossing point between the tracks. I guess that's like it's probably not really used that much in real life. Like crossing point between the tracks, it's probably like if part of the line is out of use, they can use that or whatever. Just like they need to use it, they can, I guess. You never know though. It might be because I mean it's kind of too early for that if it is for trains going into Ivy Bridge. Because Ivy Bridge is a bit far back down the line, but I'm not sure about that, guys. Maybe you guys would know more about that than me. Quite a lot of like it's not very neat. Like there's trees quite close to the track, but I guess like the grass on the side of the track. But I guess that's quite accurate to real life. Because in real life, they don't just go down the side of the track weeding, like pulling out all the weeds, pulling out all the grass, dropping the trees down every 2 seconds. So yeah, I guess it is quite accurate. If you haven't watched last video yet, like I said before, I think I highly recommend you go and watch it. It was very funny, very fun. A bit like this one, but yeah. One station I went into the station too fast, and I had to press the emergency brake. If that sounds like something you want to watch, go and watch last video, the part 1 of this, if you've not already watched it. And if you don't want to watch like the whole part 1, just skip to that bit because it was quite funny. I did recover quite well though because, yeah, once I'd used that brake, the emergency brake, I did stop any time actually. That was quite interesting, but it was quite fun at the same time. Just 0.9 miles away from Ivy Bridge now. Yeah, I'll be stopping at Ivy Bridge soon. I guess the PA system will also tell us that. Is that what you call it, PA system? I've been saying PA system, but is it like an intercom? I don't really know what it is.
We are now approaching Ivy Bridge.
Here we are. Oh geez, we are going quite a bit off the station here. This station is quite small. Only the first 5 carriages, I think, can fit on the station, and I think only the first 4 carriages will actually open their doors. Yeah, let's look at this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 have their doors open. No, 5 have their doors open, sorry. Now, I am actually surprised that 5 have their doors open. If you went a bit further forward, that would have made sense, maybe, but this one isn't actually on the platform for this door. Maybe Dovetail need to, like, tweak that a bit. Maybe Dovetail need to look into that, because I know it's, like, new to the game, this. Before, the doors wouldn't have even had... We wouldn't have even had some doors open, some doors closed before. So it is good that they've done it, but maybe it needs a bit improving. But yeah. Next station, 11 miles away, Plymouth. Our final stop, I think it's our final stop.
This Great Western Railway service to Penzance.
But yeah.
We'll be calling at Plymouth, Devonport, Dockyard, Keam, St. Budo Ferry Road, Saltash, St. Germans, Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Lost Withiel, Parr, St. Austell, Truro, Redroof, Camborne, Hale, St. Earth, and Penzance. The next station is Plymouth.
Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Parr, Osterville. They're not in West Cornwall. So yeah, if you, I don't know if it was last video or this video I was saying it actually, but yeah, if you wanted to continue this on West Cornwall local, like down to Penzance, it'd be quite fun. But yeah, not only will you have to do it in a class 150 unless you spawn this in which case the spawning trains, it doesn't really work very well. Still, own trains award. Yeah, you'd be missing them 4 stations. Only 4 stations, but yeah, you'd be missing them. And I don't think they're very good if you're missing stations out. It wouldn't be very realistic. Going uphill here? Oh no, we're actually going downhill here. My bad. .4 miles away from Plymouth. Yeah, this has been quite fun, this video so far. This video is already longer than the last one by 2 minutes. Yeah, I tried to split it up a bit, but it seems like my calculations were a bit off. And this one is going to be a little bit longer than the last one. The last one was 26 minutes, I think. The first part, and this part will probably be, well, I'm not sure how long this one will be, but it might get to something like 10 minutes longer. More, probably more than 10 minutes longer. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Them power lines do look quite low. Imagine there's like really high trains on this route. They probably hit the power lines like that. They'd probably even hit the bridges, because a lot of bridges on this route is quite low, or are quite low. Should I say not is quite low? Are quite low. Learn some English, Ollie. Come on. It's probably the time I'm recording these videos too. I'm recording these videos at the end of the day, so yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are interested in the this Farming Simulator 19 series on Sunday, May 19, be pleased to know on Monday there should be a video coming out on that series. I know I've not done a video on that series in a while, and I'm not sure how long it will take for me to do another one after this one, because of timing, all that sort of stuff, but yeah. Also, I am sorry about the YouTube videos over the past couple of days coming out quite late at night. This one will be fine. This one will be quite early in the morning, I think. But the one before this would have been quite late at night. Yeah, it's just a time I have to record these videos at. The Sunday 19 video actually should be quite a reasonable time as well. But yeah, sorry if I'm uploading these too late at night for you guys. I guess you can just watch them the next day, but yeah, sorry if I'm uploading at a not very convenient time. It's just I don't like uploading so late at night either. But yeah, the past few videos I've been forced to, basically. I was thinking as well, we've not actually been on Cardiff City Network yet on Train Sim Mode 6, so we might do a quick look at that maybe next week. Well, next week, I say next week. If you guys are watching quite really far in the future, you guys, it wouldn't really be relevant to you. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we should do a few episodes on Cardiff City Network. Oh, there is a Class 802. I didn't actually count how many carriages that was, and I don't know if it was a 5 car or a 9 car. I think it actually looks a bit like a 9 car, a bit like the one we're in right now. Going a bit too fast. Trying to avoid that, but it's hard with the ever-changing gradients and speed limits. Not that this one is an excuse for the speed limit, since it just went up. But yeah, the gradients are actually quite steep on this route. If you guys have been on this route in real life, the gradients are so steep. You know, all of a sudden it just drops. And all of a sudden it'll just go up and down and up and down. It looks like we're about to go up again. Possibly. Actually, no, it doesn't. Just 4 miles to Plymouth. Speed limit now dropping to 60 miles an hour. But it's actually going to go up to 70 again now. Just this bend is just a 60. It's going to go back up to a 70 after. That's good. There we go, back up to 70 miles an hour, the limit is. Not that we can stay at 70 for that long, because in 1 mile it is going to go down to 60 again. What depot is that? That is a Lyra depot here. Lyra depot here, yeah. Oh, there's a HST. There's two HSTs. No carriages on them, just coupled together. Well, I was gonna say we have to slow down for the 60 limit coming up, but it looks like the hill, the incline, should I say, has slowed us down already. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have a red signal before we enter the station. It looks like our platform may not be ready for us. But I was kind of expecting that, because we've got 1 mile left, but we've got 4 minutes to get into this station for our arrival time, so I was expecting that. I did think it was a bit suspicious why it had been given us so much time. Let's just slowly approach this red signal with caution. Looks like there's another Class 802 here. No, it's a cross-country Voyager, sorry. 2 cross-country Voyagers connected together, actually, to make an 8-car unit. That's quite interesting.
We are now approaching Plymouth.
You heard it from the announcement. Here we go, slowly approaching the station. We are clear to go into the platform now. The next red signal is right at the end of the platform. Interesting how the speed limit actually goes up when you are going into the station. The arrival road actually has a slower speed limit than the actual station itself. Quite interesting. Yeah. So it's quite interesting that this station is actually on a 1% hill, or gradient, shall I say, 1% gradient. Back there it was 1.2, but now it's flattening out. Now it's just 0.4, 0.3. Will it go to 0.2? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's interesting, the gradients. Here we are at Plymouth Station. We arrived about a minute, well, a minute to a minute and a half early. Luckily the whole train fits on this station. This station is just full of Class 802s. Yeah, literally all that's here is Class 802s, it seems. Yeah. Anyway, that is the end, guys, of this video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you all again very soon. I hope. I'm sorry this second part of the video was longer than the first part. Yeah, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to see more longer videos, aren't split up into 2 parts, just let me know And if you think this is quite a good idea, I should start doing more 2-part videos on longer journeys, please also comment that down below. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye for now.